And the mom had a big old grin on her face like that. I don't know if she ever told them that she was the one that inspired that, but anyway, I woke that whole family up. That was kind of an enjoyable experience.
Bragger, this is the truck and tanker Yanker. I'm 10-8 with my 10 in the wind. My heaters are glowing, my manners are showing. Wind her up and let her go, come on. I'm your travel agent with a story to tell. Let's go for a ride.
Hey, it's the truck and tanker Yanker. And as you can tell, I'm in a different truck today. And that's because my good old Mac is broke down this week. He went to the shop for some sort of problems with one of the cylinders. So I'll probably be out of that truck all week this week. Well, so I'm in a day cab. You can see I got a back window right behind me here. And right behind my back window, you got a trailer right behind me. Here, maybe you can see my trailer. There we go. There's my trailer right through the back window. As you can see, I got a long wheelbase. That's so we can spread out more weight over the wheelbase there. So anyway, we don't have any bumper stickers yet. We might here in the future, but until we get bumper stickers, you can just write on the back window of your car in the dirt, "I love the truck and tanker Yanker." Just spread the news around, right? And spread the love. Well, I wanted to talk to you just a little bit today about arm pumps. Everybody knows about like this. You go like that, and then the guy's gonna blow a horn at you. That one is kind of sick sounding. This is a Freightliner, and it's got a little bit of a sick sounding horn. Not like my good old Mac that's got some basso or twin horns on a Peterbilt or a Kenworth. Some of them can really blow, and then you got some guys leaving mountain train horns underneath directly underneath their sleeper or directly up underneath their front wheel, and those about scare the pee-wads out of anybody. Well, anyway, so everybody knows about the arm pump. Well, I got a couple of arm pump stories for you. In the off times, you know, when I see a carload of kids that are just look like they're looking for the next thing to sort of distract them for 1 second, and they're just totally out of control, and then they all start jumping up and down going like this, I don't blow my horn for those kids. I only blow my horn for good kids, all right? So if you're a kid and you're watching this video, you got to at least look like a good kid when you go by the truck and tanker Yanker before he blows his horn for you. Now, I've seen many a situation where I've seen just 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds in their car seats, and the dad going like this, go like this, go like this, and then the little kid would go up there and look up at me like this, and you know, I blow my horn for those every time. Well, here was one situation where it was a mid-70s Plymouth Valiant looking car, something like that, was going by me. It was a hot summer day. It was probably well over 100 degrees wherever I was at. Can't remember where I was at. Anyway, it was well over 100 degrees where I was at. I'm sitting in the air conditioning, but as I watched this car go by, and it's a mid-70s Plymouth Valiant, and they had all their windows down because they didn't have air conditioning. Look, that entire family, it was the 2 kids in the back seat, mom and dad in the front seat, everybody was melting, it looked. The mom, everybody's windows open, the mom had her right arm on the windowsill like this, and the dad was all hunkered down kind of like this. Everybody was like, the kids were like, everybody's sweaty looking, and they looked like they just had a long day of traveling. Well, anyway, as they were going by me, they were passing me like that, I looked down, and the mom just kind of looked up at me, had kind of a half a smile on her face, and she took her hand and kind of went just like that. Well, fortunately I was in a truck with a loud horn. I think it was my Peterbilt, actually. I used to own a Peterbilt in 94 and 95, and I went and grabbed a hold of the chain in between the windshields there, and I went just like that. And I tell you what, the car went like this a little bit because I woke the dad up. Kids all jumped straight up like that. They all had big eyes like that, and the mom had a big old grin on her face like that. I don't know if she ever told them that she was the one that inspired that, but anyway, I woke that whole family up. That was kind of an enjoyable experience. There's times when I was in that position. You know, there's many a time drivers are just like getting into it. You've been on the road for hours and hours and hours, and you're just bored out of your skull, you're tired, all that kind of stuff. I had a carload of college girls go by me, and it was, all I can tell you is they looked like college girls, and I bet you they were. And they were all kind of, all their windows were rolled down, and they were all leaning out the window laughing at me and going like this. Well, you got a bunch of pretty young gals smiling at you real big and laughing and going like this. I blew my horn for them. They got a big kick out of that. And it actually perked me up too for a few miles. Probably for a lot of miles. Actually perked me up for quite a few years, because I think back on that. And they didn't do anything bad or anything other than just laughing and look like 18 to 20 something year old girls that were just having a good time. And in that kind of a situation, yeah, I'm more than happy to oblige them. They look like they're having fun and that kind of thing. But hey, if you look like you're being rambunctious and look like you're doing something wrong, a truck and tanker yanker is not going to blow his horn for you. I'm just saying. So you just say, you can use that as a threat to your kid. You better be good, otherwise the truck and tanker yanker is not going to blow his horn for you. You can use that. Anyway, those are just a couple of things I thought of. I'm the truck and tanker yanker, and I'm gone.